This could be a chess match tonight. We have two very smart teams that tend to make great decisions.
And that's the value of experience. You know what you're good at, and you limit your mistakes. It's hard to fool a person who sees it all.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. We've got Rajon Rondo. He's out there with Kyle Lowry. Smith out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Williams in at the 4.
Yeah, an elite passing forward. Simmons just dropping a dime.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Lee. One shot.
Here's Lowry. Ayton, the screen on Tatum. For 3, Lowry. The rebound by the Bucks. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Now here's Rondo. Lowry outside for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Pass to Camby. And here's Tatum. Clock at 6. It's blocked.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Three on the clock. Here's Simmons. Misses off the left iron.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Lowry. No good there. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
There's Tatum with the 3. And the Bucks miss again.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now here's Lowry. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Tatum. Launches a 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Here's Williams. Tries again. It's deflected. Now here's Tatum. Checked by Rondo. Tatum passes to Simmons. Oh, they need this. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Tatum missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Williams. Inside. Tipped away. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Simmons with it. And Rondo picks him up defensively. Back to Smith. This one for three. The shot won't fall. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Right wing. Here's Simmons. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
And the Suns call time here. And we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, B.A. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
Simmons defending. Ayton, a screen on Simmons. On the take. Got it.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Camby. Now Tatum from downtown hits a three-pointer.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Here's Bates Diop from outside the arc. And it's Lee with the rebound. Simmons with it. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Now here's Rozier. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. McGee, he's checked in for Phoenix. Okogie comes in for Smith. Here's Bailey. And he banks in the layup.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Rozier. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside, Green. Here's Bailey. Back to Green. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
Outside for Rozier. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Here's Bailey. Outside. Green. Over to the wing. Jacks up a three. Okogie pulls down the board. The Suns trailing. Pass to Bates Diop. On the wing, Rozier. Puts up a three. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Green against Rozier. Here's Bailey. Here's the three. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 5.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Green against Rozier. Pass to Jennings. McGee a screen. Three-pointer Rozier. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Claxton on the wing. Green. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. And they pick up 2. And now it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around him.
And so it's Milwaukee up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks. Now Rondo. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. They've got DeAndre Ayton, Kyle Lowry out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Smith, and it's Williams in at the 4. Now here's Tatum. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. Out to the right wing. Outside Simmons. Screen by Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Simmons with it, and Rondo picks him up defensively.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
To the right side. Simmons against Lowry. Williams a screen on Simmons. Lowry no good.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Tatum from long range. Williams grabs the board.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Outside, Rondo. Pass to Ayton. The shot, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Here's Claxton. Now here's Tatum. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 6.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
To the middle. Smith finds Lowry. And the Suns miss again.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Outside, Rondo. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Off the mark there with a 3. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Simmons. Here's Claxton. Up top, Tatum. Back to Claxton. Outside Simmons. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Rondo with it. Picked up by Tatum. Williams with the screen. Lowry. Got a hand on it. Outside Simmons. Pass to Lee. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Out to the right wing. For 3, Lowry. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
To the inside. Here's Lee. Hits the jump hook. Lee's got 5 now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's a look at some stats for Jason Tatum. It's stolen. They're running. And he lobs it up.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And so here's Phoenix. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Pass to Rozier. To the wing, right side. Smith passes to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? That shot off the mark.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Bailey. Screen by Claxton. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. Smith outside. So both teams making some changes here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Jennings. McGee a screen. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Bucks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Bailey. He's got 5. Outside, Green. Fires from deep. The shot comes out. Pass to Rozier. Here's Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Here's Bailey. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. And there's a pick. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Timeout called. The Suns. Win the drought. Here's Okogie. They get it back. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Green in the post. Pounded by Rozier. And it's in there. And the Bucks lead by 20.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now here's McGee. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Off with the layup.
A donut for him this quarter. They could really use his points to improve their situation.
Pass to Green from the arc. And he recovers it. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
52 seconds left in the first half of this one. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. The fourth spot held by the Bucks.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Bailey. Give him 8. Outside, Green. Gets the three to fall. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Pass to Rondo. McGee a screen. Down low. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. McGee's got 5 points.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Green up top. He's guarded by Lowry. And it's Green missing. Here's Okogie. 1 second left. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Okogie's got his first points of the night. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. They've had it.
We've got an old Rookie of the Year. And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Bucks. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Williams finds Ayton. And here's Lowry, hounded by Tatum. Lowry, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And for Phoenix, we've got Kyle Lowry. Also Rajon Rondo out there. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Smith. And it's Williams in at power forward. Here's Camby. He's covered by Ayton. 4 on the clock. Tatum gets the bucket. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And for the Bucks. Outside Simmons. Outside Tatum from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Rondo.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Smith outside. Three-pointer. Phoenix no good that time either.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Outside Simmons. Rondo with the steal. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix. Rajon Rondo at the line for 2.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Lee. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Lowry with it. Picked up by Simmons. Here's Smith. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Outside Simmons. It's good. Simmons has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Phoenix calls timeout. The 2K leaderboard highlights the top scorers since the All-Star break. Number 1, Jason Tatum.
You have to appreciate scorers who turn it on down the stretch. He's given them points in crucial games.
Outside, Rondo. Williams a screen on Simmons. Outside, Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Poke loose. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here we go. 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. You take a look at the Suns. Their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle.
Well, I think for Phoenix, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around. And waiting, and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
Oh, there's the alley. Outside Simmons. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And they'll get another chance. Here's Lee. Off the left rim and out. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Rondo. Back to Lowry. That's tipped. In transition. Here come the Bucks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
He's off on the second, and we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
And the Suns making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Here's Rondo. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lee's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Bucks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Simmons. Here he goes. Here's Lee. He's covered by Ayton. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. on the clock. Pass to Tatum. Outside Simmons. And again, it's the Bucks missing. For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Smith against Tatum. Now McGee.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And the Bucks making a change here. Green is checked in. Here's Rondo. McGee, a screen on Green. And he lobs it up top. And McGee with the stuff.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Outside Tatum. Pass to Lee. Shoots over McGee. No good off the back of the rim. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now here's Lowry. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Lowry's got 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside, Green. On the wing, Ingles. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Lowry from the arc. Offensive rebound. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Tatum. The Suns clear it. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Right wing. And here's Lowry from the arc. Lowry with another miss. The Bucks shooting only 39% so far in the game. Ingles finds Green. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter here. Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. 12 points for him.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Williams is checked in for McGee. Over the last month, these rookies have been cleaning the glass. Jabari Smith third.
And the way he's been aggressively attacking the boards, you have to think he's earned the respect of his teammates.
Milwaukee has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Tatum. The 3. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Outside Simmons. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
And here's Rondo. 4-3. Lowry, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Lowry. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter. Tatum against Lowry. Back to Tatum. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's Jason Tatum. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest.
Oh, come on, bust that, baby. Go over it. Get it, get it. Pick coming, pick coming, pick coming. Hey, get on him.
Take that, baby. Take that.
Screen, 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 screen. Don't let him get it.
Screen coming. Out.
Screen coming.
Watch Rondo. Give me that.
Step out. Watch the pick.
Good finish, man.
That's nice. Yeah. Too strong. Get on Rondo.
I got your help.
Oh, say does.
A lot of focus. On the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So with Bledsoe on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Ball out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Jackson, and it's Murphy in at the 3 slot.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Outside ball. And he's good on the 3 ball.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
Young, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's George missing. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. It's a 5-point game. Chandler against Ball. The fadeaway. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
They were extremely lucky. I think they took their opponent for granted a little, and it nearly cost them.
Here's George. Count it.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Ball against Young. Ball dishes to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Feeds it to Gordon. Chandler trying to free himself up. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Now, here is Young. 9 points last game. Chandler kicks to Gordon. Chandler with the screen on Ball. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
George against Gilgeous-Alexander. To halt the run, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. 2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
Young looking it over. And there's the pass to George. That 3 off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
To the paint. From about 19 feet. That one misses. And it's Portland the other way. Young outside. He kicks to George. Back to Young. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Philadelphia leading by 8. Ball up top. He's guarded by Chandler. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 5.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Young outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks so much, David. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by Aaron Gordon. Young against Ball. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Now, here is Young. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Chandler. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Lewis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Bledsoe outside. Floats it up for Bledsoe. Russell left side. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. Bledsoe against Van Vliet. Outside Lewis. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
Now here's Van Vliet following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. Russell against Quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Lewis misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Russell. 3-pointer. Zeller grabs the board. Trailblazers trail by 8. Lewis outside. The 3 connects from 3-point range. Lewis has got 6.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Deep 2 from Russell. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And the 76ers lead by 7. Now here's Lewis. Guarded close. The shot's good from Quickly. Bledsoe looking around. Lets it go from deep.
A great one-on-one and team defender. Fred's constantly calling out plays and directing his teammates to where the action is headed.
And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Trailblazers trail by 4. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Bledsoe, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Collins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Murphy in at the 3, the small forward.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Kuminga. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Gilgeous-Alexander against George. And here's Young. Outside, George launches it. Second chance effort. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Zeller.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Down low, there's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense. And he's made a lot of stops in his career, but Eric Bledsoe's been productive everywhere he's been.
Greg, the reason why is he's a true professional. As a coach, you know Bledsoe's going to be on the floor giving quality minutes. That's the kind of guy you want on the roster.
Kuminga dishes to Murphy. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Bledsoe. Gilgeous-Alexander against George.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Philadelphia foul. Craig Murphy. First personal foul.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Cody Zeller. And Philadelphia making a change here. And Young kicks to Gordon. Young inside. He's covered by Ball. Shot by George. Wide open. No good on the 3.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Jackson a screen on Young. Ball. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Very creative with the ball in his hands. Lonzo breaking ankles out there.
Young outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 7, and the shot goes down.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
George finds Young. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Jackson a screen on Young. Ball, the pass to Jackson. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. And George kicks to Young. George sets a screen for Young. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Young against Ball. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And so Young will bring it up for Portland, trailing by 2. Passes it to Gordon. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Portland. Sharp's checked in for Philadelphia. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 11 points.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
George with the screen on Ball. Outside, George. And the rejection by Jackson. Ball with it, picked up by VanVleet. That one goes in, and it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
VanVleet outside from past the arc. Here's Chandler. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Philadelphia. And the free throw, no good. We all know, Steve, that playoff basketball is different. So if you're preparing a teammate for their first taste of the postseason, a first-time playoff player, what do you tell them?
Well, the intensity goes to another level, but the game is the same. You really have to slow down in your mind the game in the playoffs. But most importantly, you must watch film, and film to get an edge.
VanVleet can't get it to go. The 76ers lead it. Here's Russell. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got his 6th rebound on the night. The pass to VanVleet. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Lewis. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Lewis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Ball. Nice D from Chandler. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Quickly the pass to VanVleet. Back to Quickly. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Ball. From downtown, good on the triple. Ball's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Now a timeout called by Portland. making a change here. Zeller's checked in. A moment now to check out some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. .132 left in the second quarter. Now here's Van Vliet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Quickly with it. Lewis outside. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Zeller. 1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Floats it up for Bledsoe.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now, quickly. Lewis outside. Latre in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Misread each other on the pass, trying to recover, but too late.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Portland leading. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Russell against quickly. Lewis with the 3. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Up top, Bledsoe. Covered by Van Vliet. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Here's Russell. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
It's nice to see Russell's discipline. Stays patient and earns the shots he gets.
38. The 76ers. 39.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Always the coach's mantra. Thanks, Doc. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 7.
I know they've controlled the glass. Defensively, you want to hold your...
And now we can look at the latest power rankings. And again, don't stare directly at them like an eclipse. Just take a glance. Let's see who's on top.
A look here now at the 76ers. They had about as good a week as they could hope for, winning all 4.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Portland trailing here. We've got Chandler. Paul George is out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Young, and it's George in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Guys, no question, Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
Good.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Ball against Young. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on George.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Young against Ball from the arc. Again, Young missing. The 76ers leading. Ball feeling it out a bit. Jackson a screen on George. Ball with it. George picks him up. Chandler with the steal. Ball against George. Outside, George drills the three-pointer. George has got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Jackson with the screen. Ball. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. You take a look at the 76ers. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And right now for the 76ers, their place in the standings would be a disappointment for just about any team, but especially one with such high expectations.
And that's what's been so hard for this team and its fans. Those expectations, the hopes were so high for them coming into this year, and then it went all south. What a disappointment.
The 76ers trail by 4. Ball with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Right side, Ball. And he uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Outside, George. The basket good off the assist from Young. And it's 8 points for George.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Ball against Young. Inside. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what Shea excels at, navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
Now, here is Young. Gordon with no one around, offline with his three. Here's Ball. He's got 14. Right side Jackson over Gordon. Jackson misses. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's George. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The 3 from George. Offensive rebound, Chandler. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
To the inside. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now a timeout called by Portland for the Trailblazers. Cody Zeller comes in for Chandler. And Trey Lyles subbed in for Aaron Gordon. Young passes to George. Young sets a screen for George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Now here's Sharp. Defended by George. And Kuminga throws it down.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
And here's George. 10 points for him. Young with no one around. That ball's nice speed that time from George. He's got 16.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
And he knocks down the first one. Lewis checked in for the Trailblazers. The 76ers also with a sub. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Sharp. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Young dishes to Zeller. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Zeller's got 6.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now, here's Kuminga. He's got 6.
And check out the hops on Bledsoe. Getting into the air and just throwing that one down. The D had no answer.
Zeller, a screen on Bledsoe. Young for 3, and no good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Russell against George. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. And quickly in for Trey Lyles. Now, here is Young. 16 points for him. Floats one up. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past month for him.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him early.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
To the paint. No good from Bledsoe. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bledsoe. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Now, here is Young. He's got 21. Lewis misses. Murphy dishes to Jackson. Portland grabs the miss. Chandler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Quickly. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bledsoe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really an elite combination of speed and power. When Bledsoe's aggressive, he draws a lot of fouls.
A different look now for Portland. Gordon's checked in for Lewis, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Quickly. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here is Young. Not a lot of room. Gordon with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Young. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Trailblazers. It's been an excellent game from... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Jackson all out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Murphy in at the 3 spot. And it's George missing. The 76ers trail by 3. And Murphy kicks to ball. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Loads it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Miami Heat.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And here are the Trailblazers now. They lead by 1. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Jackson against Gordon. Chalk up 2 there. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jackson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. No coverage that time.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Outside, ball. Inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from George. Portland leading by 4. The dish to Young. He feeds it to Chandler. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trae makes quick reads and great decisions.
Timeout called the 76ers. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys?
Thanks, David. And so it's Young who brings it up for Portland. 6-point game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Clock at 6. Gordon a screen. The three from George. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Ball against Young. Shot to stop the run. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to 6. That one coming from Ball.
One thing about Lonzo Ball, he's a gamer. Rising to the challenge, answering back with a three of his own.
Young with the ball. George with the screen on Ball. Gordon against Jackson. On the wing, George. Here's Chandler. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. The 76ers trail by 8. Outside, Ball. Pass to Murphy. Young against Ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
In the corner, George with it. The three-pointer, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Ball kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball with a wide open look. Another three for Philadelphia.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Young against Ball. Takes the 13-footer. Young, no good.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Young against Ball. Now the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Now George. Outside, George for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Dishes it to Young. Gordon with the screen for Young. Outside, Gordon. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Jackson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. George looking over the floor. George with the screen on Ball. Outside Gordon. Pass to George. The end of the drought. No good. Philadelphia's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Gordon. Young outside. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter of this one. There's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Outside ball. To take the lead, and it's good on the way in. And the 76ers lead by 1. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And Young gets to George. The basket good off the assist from Young. 16 points for George.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
And every miss finds its way to his hand. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Young against Ball. Shoots from 12. Chandler. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Tyson Chandler.
And we've seen SGA blossom into a #1 option. Another chance here to prove himself.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
17 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 4. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
Chandler, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. So the Trailblazers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Happy to have. Have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got Mikal Bridges, Blake Griffin out there with Holmgren. Then there's Lou Dort.
I'll tell you, they love seeing that from Monte Ellis, sharing the basketball and keeping his eyes alert.
Here's Harris. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Dort outside. Pass to Ellis. And we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and, of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
Here's Lopez. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And here's Curry for three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Pass to Dort. And another basket for Minnesota.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Lou Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Here's Granger. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Ellis, hounded by Harris. Griffin, a screen on Harris. Ellis, good.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Blake Griffin. So it's the home team now. They trail by 6. And here's Curry for 3. He can't hit that time.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
To the paint. Oh, stolen by Harris. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lopez in the post. Dort defending. And Lopez gets it to go.
Oh, nice body control there. Lopez just powering through the defense.
Here's Ellis. Griffin outside. Throws it up high.
Just a tremendous look right there by Blake. This guy's got great court vision and excellent touch.
Curry with it. Pass to Granger. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Second chance effort. And here's Lopez. Blocked! Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And down it goes. 2 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Curry, that's good.
Perhaps the greatest shooter ever, and in fact, in my estimation, the greatest three-point shooter in history, Stephen Curry.
Here's Ellis, drives to the hoop, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And the free throw, no good. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Now here's Dort. Pass to Ellis. There's a screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
This is one of Monte Ellis's best attributes. He is so good drawing contact, and he's so physical every time.
And so he hits both. And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
Here's Ellis. He's got 10. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Okoro. Pass to Jones. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Simons. Ellis, good. 12 points for him.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Simons outside. Takes the three. Griffin pulls down the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And there's the drive. And Griffin slams it in.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Only 4 games left of the regular season. Let's see how the West is shaping up. You look at the Timberwolves. They've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now. Currently a ways below.
You know, for Minnesota, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Here's Okoro. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. 5 to shoot. Jones from outside. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter here. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Williams. Going inside. The 3 ball. And they get it back. The kick out to Johnson. They get the rebound. Haywood. And finally they hit one. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Inside. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Jones. Outside for Porter. Kept alive by Minnesota. Jackson can't get it to go. Williams against Jones. Pass to Bonner. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Williams against Jones. And here is Williams. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Johnson, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Keldon Johnson. 1 shot.
So it's Minnesota ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back after this word. So far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Griffin is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Lou Dort.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Curry against Bridges. Curry passes to Lopez. Back to Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 5 points.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
And there's the screen. Here's Ellis. Rebounded by Lopez.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Ellis. He's got 12. Screen by Griffin. Ellis, good. He's got 14.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now Curry. 5 points in the game. Here's Granger. Here's Boozer. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Ellis. Here's Holmgren. 17-foot shot on the way, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Granger. Just 5 on the clock. They set a pick. For 3, here's Harris. Pure from three-point range. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Griffin, a screen on Curry. Here's Ellis, and that one is stuffed right through.
Speed kills, and Monte Ellis possesses it.
Curry with it. Pass to Lopez. Back to Curry. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Here's Ellis. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Harris. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Outside Curry from deep. Griffin pulls down the board. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Checking in for Buffalo, Diago Splitter, Jay Jones.
So it's the home team now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Harris outside. Now here's Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Granger, the three-pointer off the mark.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Ellis. 16 points for him. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end, and just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Here's Splitter. Back to Jones. Oh, deflected. To the middle. Pass to Splitter. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Jones misses. Here's Ellis. He's got 18. Dort for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Harris outside. Rebound Minnesota.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Holmgren from behind the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Splitter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Jones. Back to Harris. To stop the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bridges. Here's Holmgren. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
No good from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Harris outside. Back to Jones. Down low. Blocked!
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Here's Jones. It's tipped. And he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Simons is checked in for Buffalo. Stephen Curry comes in for Jones. Johnson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Porter Jr. comes in for Bridges. Porter against Simons. Now here's Porter. He's closely guarded. Pass to Jackson. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Shot to end the cold streak. No good. A bit long that time.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Johnson. Williams passes to Johnson. Over Okoro. It's rebounded by Bonner. Johnson's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Simons. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Williams passes to Jackson. 2 points. That one goes. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Curry. Simons outside. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. And no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance...
And so it's Minnesota, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the chart.
I think for the Timberwolves, it's been 3 games and 3 wins since the last power rankings. What more can you ask for?
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive... That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Minnesota has possession. Here's Ellis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 20 points for him.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
And for the Timberwolves, Lugens Dort out there with Griffin. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Curry's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. And he's going for the oop here. And Griffin slams it in.
Boy, you get a sense of the power and athleticism, speed off his feet by Blake on that one.
Pass to Granger. Takes a 3. Here's Boozer. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul.
Here's Ellis. Griffin, a screen on Curry. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Vintage Blake Griffin finish at the cup. One of the best dunkers in NBA history. Big time.
Pass to Boozer. Now here's Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the right side. Granger, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Now Bridges. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Ellis's shot is off.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Harris finds Curry. Here's Granger. Let's go with a three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Well, the gravity that Curry commands, it always leads to wide open looks for the guys around him.
Here's Ellis. Give him 20. From deep, Holmgren connects from downtown. Holmgren's got 8 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Got a piece of it. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Ellis. They set the screen. Wing shot on the way. Tipped. And here's Harris. Here's Boozer. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Jones, he's checked in for Harris. Here's Ellis. Griffin, a screen on Curry. Ellis from deep, Holmgren. Boozer grabs the board.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Curry. Fires for three. It doesn't go for him.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Here's Holmgren. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Curry. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Drills it from deep.
Well, you have to have innate sense of when to come off and get ready to catch and shoot. Stephen Curry's been doing it a long time.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Now Bridges, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Ellis. Griffin, a screen on Jones with the drive. Dort for three. Drops in the three.
Nice job by Lou Dort to make his way to the corner and then make the shot.
So Dort's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. It seems like every successful team has one or two of those guys like him.
And he's going for the lob. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Outside Curry. The three is up. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Griffin, a screen on Jones. Here's Ellis. Granger grabs the miss. Outside Jones. Pass to Granger. Banked it in off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Ellis, defended by Jones. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This, to me, is why Monte Ellis is a dangerous player. So clever at using his body when he gets inside the paint.
Both teams will make substitutions, and he sinks the second. Curry with it. 11 points in the game. Pass to Okoro. Clock at 6. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Of course, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Another miss by Minnesota. Johnson's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Pass to Splitter. Over Williams. Hits the jump hook. Now here's Porter. There's 1:34 left in the third. Here's Jackson. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Jackson's got his third basket on the night right there. Jackson's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Pass to Okoro. They set the pick. Here's Splitter. Second chance shot. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. 1:03 left in the third quarter. And here's Porter. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Porter's got 5 points. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
I mean, those swats ahead. Block numbers.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Pass to Simons. Back to Okoro. Can they get it? The shot that time not on target.
Timeout, timeout.
Stay on him.
Yeah. Take that, baby. Right here.
Don't let him get it.
Come on, D up on it. Corner. Step out, step out. Let him shoot that. Bruiser, post up.
Move around.
Oh.
Granger. Swim right here. Pick.
No.
Don't wait. Daddy.
Curry.
Don't leave Granger open.
Watch that shooter. No. Hey, yo, boozer. Hey, help on Ellis. And one. Watch Ellis. Oh,
We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation. Brent. Tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan, not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift. But I did love playing one John Barry.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Antetokounmpo out there, Gallinari, then it's Holiday, and it's Bates in at the shooting guard.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
Now here's Wallace. For three, Hayward. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Pass to Holiday. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Antetokounmpo. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Poke loose. Pocket two. And here's Davis for three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And so Giannis will bring it up for Oklahoma City. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season. Holiday left side. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 5 now.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Wallace against Holiday. The pass to Levine. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Heat missing. Passes to Bates. Davis, the pass to Wallace. Hayward on the wing. Antetokounmpo against Davis. Here's Wallace. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Gallinari outside to the right side. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's the lob, and Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks. Mark Daignault and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Chance here to check out some stats on Gordon Hayward. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 17 points per game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And to be honest, not quite the numbers you've come to expect from a player of his caliber.
It's been a bit of a roller coaster, an up and down stretch for him right now, but don't worry, team. He'll be back out there and feasting in no time.
Now here's Wallace. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Davis, and he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Holiday. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Levine dishes to Davis. Wallace looking for an opening. Davis setting the pick for Wallace. Drains the 19-footer.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
And the 3 off target.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
A different look for Miami. Ryan Owens, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Wallace. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Sexton, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's the Heat with the ball. 7-point differential. Sexton against Lin. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And it gives us a chance here to check out some stats on Giannis Antetokounmpo. His last 10 games have been exceptional, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, one rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. And again, it's the Heat missing.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Outside, Levine. Outside, Lynn. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 11-point game his last outing. You know, as the regular season break winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers, Giannis, poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
A different look for Miami. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Korver in for Zach LaVine. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Barrett's checked in. And he sinks the second. The Heat trail by 8. He lobs it up, and he lays in the alley-oop.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
And here's Barrett. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Rejected by Hollins. Porter with it. He kicks it to Korver. Pass to Lynn. Shot clock at 6. Gibson with the screen on Sexton. And here's Korver from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
And this is what makes Korver so effective, his ability to take and make shots quickly.
Sexton with the bounce pass. Giannis against Gibson. Kicks it out to Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Lynn will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 3. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
And here is Antetokounmpo after Kyle Korver hitting the 3. Antetokounmpo passes to Johnson. They get the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Porter. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's Lynn with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Makes him indefensible. Giannis knocking down perimeter shots.
Now Lynn. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The pass to Hollins. Kicks to Korver. There's Porter with the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires from deep. He can't get that one. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Right back after this break. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Volanos. And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Love the passing that they've displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
We've got Hayward. Rob Williams is out there with Davis. Then there's Wallace, and it's Levine in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. The dish to Gallinari. Passes it to Bates. There's the screen. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Jeffries can't hit that one. And Miami the other way now. Levine kicks to Wallace. Hayward outside. Launches a 3. The Thunder pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Now here is Davis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. So here's Gallinari. Pass to Holiday. Back to Gallinari. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Miami trailing. Now the feed to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Wallace against Holiday. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Gallinari from deep. Bean with the rebound. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Hayward on the wing. Gallinari with the steal. And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And when 6'10" Danilo Gallinari was drafted all the way back in 2008, a shooter with his size was rare.
Well, it was rare. Now we're seeing more and more guys able to do this, but there's certainly a ton of value in Gallo's efficiency and his size and consistency on the perimeter.
out the numbers for Davis, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Outside Holiday. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Gallinari outside. 4 on the clock. Takes a 3. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Gallinari. And the Thunder lead by 3.
That's a beautiful shot there for Drew. Defenses have to account for Drew Holiday out there behind the arc.
Wallace outside. Williams a screen on Holiday. Outside for Davis. Wallace outside. There's the pass to Levine. And they recover it. Wallace outside. Here's Williams. Nails the baby hook. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Dishes it to Gallinari. He kicks it to Jeffries. And that one is off. And Miami the other way now. Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Levine. Now here's Hayward. Tight defense on him. And Zach Levine hits from deep. Levine's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Gallinari finds Holiday. Pass to Bates. Shoots the 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And the Heat call time here. Group in for the Heat. Ryan Owens, he's checked in for Davis. Gibson comes in for Williams. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Wallace. Now here's Lynn. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but
When coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding.
Pass to Lynn. Gibson with the screen on Sexton. Lynn, kick out to Levine. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You get down on the block, Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
Sexton finds Barrett. Here's Giannis. Misses off the left iron.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here's Korver. He has 6. And the pass to Gibson. Shot left block. Miami no good on that time either. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Bates. Oklahoma City moving it around. Giannis high post. Gibson on him. And Howlands pulls it down. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Barrett against Levine. Outside, Lynn. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Sexton has it in the corner. They get it again. That shot off.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Outside, Levine. Lynn against Sexton. For 3, Levine. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. For 3, Barrett knocks down the 3 ball. Barrett's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Lynn. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's deflected. Here's Bates. Guarded by Levine. Bates passes to Sexton. Barrett with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It felt like RJ did a great job there of just baiting the defense in order to get the contact.
The Thunder have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
They're just one of those guys who you can see the competitive drive that he has. He's a hungry player. He's young. And there's no doubt he's going to get better.
And so Barrett nails both of them. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Always with the ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Davis. And that does it for the first half of play. Oklahoma City out in front as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David, and we'll be...
Thanks for tuning in.
They really got to turn the intensity up in the second half. You look at their...
Next up, the power rankings. Let's take a peek at which teams are at the top of the association.
Well, right now for the Heat, they're pretty entrenched in their power ranking spot. Hard.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Gallinari is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday, and it's Bates in at the 2-guard.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And it's blocked.
A good work from Gallo there. You forget sometimes at 6'10" that he can come up with those kind of defensive plays.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Holiday. 5 to shoot over Wallace. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 14.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Inside, Hayward makes it off the glass.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 14. Kicks to Gallinari. It's stolen by Davis. 90 seconds now into the second half. Now Wallace. Davis setting the pick for Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. A chance now to take a look at some numbers for Gordon Hayward.
For your Heat dancers, get loud. Fans, make some noise for your Miami
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Giannis. And it's Miami with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
And the Thunder with the possession here. After the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now here's Wallace. Tries again. It's deflected. Here's Holiday. From outside the arc, Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. He dishes it to Wallace. Davis setting the pick for Wallace. LaVine wide open. The three-pointer off the mark.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Giannis high post. Wallace on him. There's Gallinari with the 3. Miami grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's intercepted. Bates passes to Gallinari. Deflects the pass. And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 16 points.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Now here's Wallace. Hayward outside. Again, the miss by the Heat. Gallinari in the corner. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Wallace against Gallinari. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. The Heat trail by 5. He kicks to Wallace. The pass to Williams. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Davis. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Holiday looking for an opening. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Heat call time here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain it. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Porter's checked in for Miami. Korver comes in for Levine, and the Thunder making a switch here. Davis with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Wallace, and they get it back. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wallace has got his second basket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Holiday, the pass to Barrett. 3-pointer. Miami grabs the miss.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 5. He had a nice open look right there. Now just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Barrett. Fires for 3. Rebound by Wallace. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Oh, yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Here's Holiday, following the basket by Anthony Davis. For 3, Barrett. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
RJ right there moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Now here's Wallace. 3-pointer. Hayward. Rebound by Johnson. Pass to Holiday. Kicks it to Jeffries. 11 feet away. Again, the Thunder score. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Wallace outside. Hayward on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And so Holiday will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A shot by Johnson, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Davis inside. Johnson on him. They get it back. Porter. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Playing with high activity there. Porter makes a real impact when he feels included in the offense.
Holiday with the 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Thunder out in front, up 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Rob Williams. Then it's Hayward. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Wallace in at the 1 spot.
Every night Giannis steps out there, you got to feel like you got a good chance to win.
Holiday against Wallace. Pass to LaVine. Puts up a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Bates, guarded by LaVine. Bates passes to Holiday. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wallace. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
To the inside. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Miami. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Thunder with the lead. Now here is Holiday. The pass to Giannis. Here's Bates. Off target from outside. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Davis finds Williams to take the lead. He lays it in. And the Heat lead by 1.
And when Anthony Davis sees that one of his guys is open because of the pressure the defense puts on him, he'll make the play.
Back to Holiday. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Robert Williams.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Throw good. Giannis. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Holiday against Wallace. Outside, LaVine fires the 3, and the Heat another 3.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Wallace against Holiday. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Over Williams. That shot off. The Heat go the other way with it. In the corner, it's Hayward. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Hayward's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thank you, David. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, more and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Miami?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Giannis. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the Heat call time here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Outside, Levine. And here's Wallace. Back to Levine. Takes the three. And the Heat, another three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And here's Holiday after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Holiday goes in. Great D that time from Davis. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 15-5 run.
Intelligent play there by Davis. He knows he has the defense on their heels as soon as he gets the ball that close to the rim.
Second team foul. Now at the line, Anthony Davis.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for Davis.
We've seen Anthony Davis change both his body and his game to adapt over time to what's going on in today's NBA, becoming a much more effective three-point shooter.
That one is no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Here's Wallace. And it's off from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 6. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Williams picks him up. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. There's the dish to Wallace. Passes to Levine. Davis with the screen on Gallinari. The three, Levine. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
He's guarded by Davis. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
At the line for the Thunder, Kessler. Shoot.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Wallace. Right side Levine lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. Davis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I like watching AD going at the defense and trying to impose some of that physicality from him to them.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Giannis with it. Pass to Bates for the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. Levine against Holiday. Feeds to Davis. Over Gallinari. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. Thunder trailing by 12. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Williams against Giannis. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Hayward against Gallinari. Got a piece of it. It's Solomon to Tacumbo. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Williams with the block. And they'll get another chance. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Holiday. That shot no good. Good D by Williams. Levine passes to Wallace. Back to Levine. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. Thunder trailing by 12. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Miami.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even. A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Zach LaVine.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Now here's LaVine. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. LaVine can't hit. Now Giannis. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Anthony Davis. AD, what sparked the run down the stretch?
Defense. We gave up too many points in that first half. We came out in the second half and just defended. Able to finally make some shots, and we just grinded. Guys made big-time plays on the defensive end.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony,